Hello?
Hello. Is that a bonnet on your head, ma'am?
Yeah.
All right. And the scarf?
I think it's really stupid. Most of y'all are really green. Getting ridiculous.
Tuskegee University just banned bonnets and durags, not from class, from the whole campus. The president says students need to dress for the job they want. Critics say professionalism should not mean erasing culture. Whose side are you on?
Is that a bonnet on your head, ma'am?
Yeah.
All right. And the scarf?
If you come to court in pajamas or with house shoes or any of the other nonsense that you've been wearing, then there will be a warrant issued. I'm going to raise your bond and you're going to go to jail. If you want to go sleep in PJs, you can do it in jail. Don't show up like that again. Do you understand? There's nothing about this that's funny. There's nothing about, you shouldn't be rushing. Wake up early, get here on time. We've had this problem every single time.
This is case number 23CR 40542, the state of Ohio versus Monique. I want you at the podium. What exactly are you wearing?
I'm sorry.
You have a swimsuit on to me.
No, it's not a swimsuit, and I did not know this was a court date. I just told the lady back there that I'm not dressed properly for court date.
Really? Yes, you are not. I agree with that 100%. That's very insulting to me that you would come into my courtroom dressed like that.
I apologize. I had no idea it was in as a visit and not a court date. So I was unaware that this was a court date. Because she wrote on the back of the car, a visit.
Apologies, Miss Girl.
So it was never said that this was a court date.
Tuskegee University's new dress code bans bonnets, do-rags, and bedroom shoes in class. They are going towards a more professional campus. Also, the HBCU is also tightening its attendance and cell phone policies, y'all. Tuskegee University students will be expected to put down their cell phones, show up for class, and leave certain casual clothing in their dorm rooms under a new set of campus policies. Now, Tuskegee President Dr. Mark A. Brown announced new expectations governing student attire, attendance, and cell phone use ahead of this new upcoming academic year. Oh, honey, she got a bonnet on. But the Alabama HBCU's dress code prohibits students from wearing revealing clothing, like what she got on, in classrooms, dining areas, and official university settings, including convocation. Bedroom shoes, bonnets, and do-rags would also be prohibited in classrooms at the university. Well, and the university cafeteria. So y'all know how y'all be having fried chicken Wednesday? Y'all ain't gonna be able to come up in there looking like this. Now, the new dress code requirements could revive a familiar conversation within Black communities about respectability, professionalism, and the role HBCUs play in shaping how students present themselves. Now, the president of Tuskegee said he is going to monitor attendance more closely. While skipping class may have become a running joke within college culture, Tuskegee is treating regular attendance as a foundational part of academic success. There's so much pride at Tuskegee University. My daughter graduated from Tuskegee University, and she was Miss Tuskegee University. So this is near and dear to my heart. Tuskegee has shaped these individuals like my daughter and her Mr. Tuskegee University, shaped them into the adults that they are today. So I agree with the change. Shout out to everybody who graduated from Tuskegee. You know, anyway. Y'all drop down in the comment area. Let me know what you think. And here first, where Kimmy's world is your world.
Let me just say that I love this because now the accountability is all here. Because how long have we been telling y'all that these bonnets are dusty and nasty? And the thing is, when you go to school, you are spending thousands upon thousands upon thousands of dollars to get an education, and you're preparing yourself for the real world. And I think one thing that I'm already an introvert and I want to be in the house and away from people. But another thing that makes me not want to be around people in 2026 is just this overly lax personality that everybody has. It's like ever since everyone was in the house because of the vid, no one was able to transition over. I feel like some of the adults now became adults during the vid when everybody was in the house. So y'all think that real life is just getting up, barely washing your ass and going outside. And I know some people may see this because I know when I saw it, I also saw a bunch of people commenting saying that they think that it's wrong and things of that nature. But before we get into what people think about it and if whether or not people think it's wrong or not, why don't we just get into some videos of some of the bonnet wearers and just see what people have to say? Let's just talk about it.
I told her that she was too young to be wearing a big bonnet on her head like that in a grocery store. I asked her how old she was. She said she was 13. I asked her, why are you coming out here in public looking like that? And she said, I just took my braids down. I said, no excuse. I said, put a hat on. I said, that's how people stereotype you. And then I asked her, how old are you? She said 13. And I said, that makes it even worse. I said, do not get used to that look. It's not a good look. And you know what she said to me? My mom told me the same thing. I said, your mom is right. Do not come in public with bonnets on your head. That's for bedtime, and that's for your house. That's what I told her. And she was very receptive of it because she knew that I was right, because her mom told her the same thing. Yeah, enough of the ghetto-ness. No more of that. We're tired of that. No more ghetto fabulous. No more ghetto-ness. I'm calling all ghetto-ness out when I see it. Starting today.
Since we're on the topic, a bonnet in public is just never going to be it. I don't care what you say. You can't convince me otherwise. Like, things are made for purpose. I don't understand. Some things I would just never do. And I would never allow people around me to do. I look at them. Ooh, no, a bonnet in pub. You might as well wear a shower cap in public. If we're defining the rules, wear the shower cap to work. Like, at that point, like, it's the same thing. I don't get it. A bonnet is meant to cover your hair, protect your hair when you sleep, even when you're in the house. But once you step out, like, you get to a point in life where you want to present yourself well every time you step out the house. And a bonnet is not helping you do that. And I feel like people who wear a bonnet in public really, really just don't care about their looks or their, like, how people perceive them, which is important. As much as people like to say it's not important, it's important. Or they're trying to really be intentional about acting like they don't care because they just want to be, defiant to the rules. Don't wear that bonnet in public. My gosh. I don't want to argue with nobody. This is my page. This is my thoughts. Yeah.
Why haven't anybody said anything about this? This is ridiculous. Bonnets in Subway. Not one but two black women wearing bonnets while serving customers. No shame. Why though? So sad. Embarrassing to the entire race.
It is not cute to wear a bonnet outside. It is not appropriate to wear a bonnet outside. This is my opinion. Unless you are walking your dog, unless you are at the store, which is a corner store right there by your house. Unless you're on your way to your boyfriend's house, your family's house. You don't have to explain anything to anybody. But going out and thinking that a bonnet out in public is cute as a hairstyle, it is not. And so for our community, let's be clear, a bonnet is to go to bed in, to be comfortable at home in. It is not to be worn in school, at the store. And so do your hair. It is not a style. I repeat, it is not a style to wear your hair with a bonnet. And another thing.
I'm about to get into this, girls. It's for all my grown women out there.
Now tell me why I wore a bonnet to work for the first time ever in my life. First time in my life. First of all, it took me forever to walk out my house with this on my head because I no shade to the bonnet girls. It's just me personally. I don't like the idea of wearing bonnet to the store or to the airport, to anywhere, unless me the in my house or in my backyard. And I wore a bonnet to work. And when I tell you, it took everything out of me to not to take it off my head.
But is it just me, or do she got the bonnet on right now, talking about how hard it was for her to wear the bonnet, and you ain't at home? There's stuff going on. It sounds like you at work. So it wasn't that hard. You obviously overcame the feeling.
Or I even like almost turned back this morning because I've never ever worn a bonnet outside of my house. But your girl just got her hair done last night because I got somewhere to go today. I'm in Nevada go. I did not want to. I just didn't still even have this around because my thing on until when I'm dressed and I take it off. So yeah, I wore a headband to work and I felt so weird. And I know for a lot of people it's probably completely normal, but I don't like it. I'm not used to it, so it was hard for me. And then you have people staring at me. They were like, "You wear a bonnet to work?" I'm like, I always see other people do it, so why y'all looking at me like it's the first I've ever seen somebody wearing a bonnet to work? It's just I never done it before outside of it because I know I seen a lot of girls. I even see people in the airport with it, and you would never catch me doing that. But I wore it to work.
Don't our mama always say, like, oh, if they jump off the bridge, you gonna jump too? Oh, you see everybody else doing it. You see everybody else smoking that crack. Why you looking at me like that? Just because I never smoked it before? Because now you a crackhead. What?
So I feel so bad. It was so weird. I think it's because I'm not used to it, though. I think it's because I'm not used to it. Now tell me why I wore.
I don't know.
I don't give a fuck. I'm still in the motherfucking house. I'm still in the motherfucking house. I don't give a fuck. Do I look like I give a fuck? Because I don't. I don't give a fuck.
Just as a refresher, I still wear my bonnet outside. What? Boo, I never stopped. I never stopped. I never cared. I never gave a damn. My hair can be done. Bonnet's still gonna be on. Hair cannot be done. Shit, the bonnet might be off. Never cared. I don't care about the ghetto allegations. I don't care about the non-presentable allegations. And I also don't care for people saying that you deserve to get treated a certain way if you look a certain way. No, we're all humans and deserve to be treated equally unless you are a piece of shit. Period. Just as a refresher, I still wear.
Well, excuse my French. I hope your kids ain't listening, but when you walk around outside with bonnets on, you kind of leave the impression that you may have pieces of shit left around, little boo-boo particles. You give the impression that you haven't washed your ass. So it's kind of the same thing. And when we all want to know why these colleges are now banning bonnets and they are now banning do-rags and things of that nature, now you can see exactly why. That looks so stupid.
I gotta ask you a question. What's your name? Shanika, you just got a break. Why you got that bonnet on in these people's store? Why you got that bonnet on?
Why? We need to hold each other accountable. Yes.
They make us look
crazy
looking
as
at
hell.
us like we crazy. You can't be coming out here and popping with these bonnets on your head.
Yes.
They don't look good, and it's not like you a little girl. You want to come out and
Grown ass woman with a collar on.
You gotta do better.
Yes.
Don't look at us like clowns. Don't be looking at me up and down. Yes, I'm stopping you.
That's not bad.
Okay.
You do video?
I do.
Okay.
Yes.
Because I'm not good at you.
You know who I am, right?
You look
So they could
crazy.
not
I don't
come out
care
in
what
these
y'all say.
public places with bonnets on. And I'm telling you specifically because you just too old for that. You know that. You a grown woman with a
Girl.
job and everything. You got kids. You can't be raising your kids like that. Because remember,
Yeah.
okay, because whatever they see their mama do is what they go do. All right. So make it a point that this is your last time coming in these people's public spaces with bonnets on. It's not representing us good at all. Okay. You know I got love for you, right? All right. You know I'm coming to you with a loving heart, right? But you know I gotta keep it real with you, right? All right. Give me some love. Give me some love. Take that bonnet.
And this is what most of y'all can't take. She speak my language. That's my energy all day. We can hold each other accountable for everything else. We can get online and have gossip pages. You can get online and tell Cardi B which baby daddy she should pick in a week and all of the things. But if another black woman comes and tries to hold you accountable with the way that you making us all look and the way that you presenting yourself, it's a problem. And if you look around you in the store, look around, like even from a distance, everybody looks like they cared about how they look. But if you see her from a distance, you see a damn bonnet. From a distance, you can see somebody that looked like they just got up out of bed and just came. And there's this one comment that said right here, this person said, wear whatever the F you want. If you paid for it, it's your business. Other folks need to mind theirs. Well, guess what? Certain businesses are minding their business and they're saying, we don't want to do business with you if this is how you're going to present yourself. Even prominent colleges, prominent universities are saying it. And let me tell you something. All it takes is for one person to do it. Everybody's going to begin to do it. So because you guys didn't choose to act like y'all had some sense, they're going to force you to. Now they're giving grown women and grown men dress codes because you couldn't do it yourself. Hey, it is what it is. I am here for it. Yes.
Yeah.
I know y'all don't like people with bonnets out in public. What are
There you
black
go
girls
again.
supposed to do when we want to work out or we want to be outside and we want to exercise or we want to walk? Can we do a scarf?
Okay, so this is what irritates me so much about y'all. Like, it irritates my soul. As soon as y'all get a new favorite, y'all act as if there was nothing before y'all new favorite. Because bonnets have not always been a thing. They have not. You have all types of scarves. You have the head wrap that you have on right now, because that's more like a mesh net. There are so many different options other than a bonnet. And why are you acting like black women are the only women on earth that have curly hair? Like black women are the only women on earth that sweat in their hair. It's actually pretty annoying. And I want y'all to think about the way that y'all sound to other cultures. Most women, mind you, I've been living in Las Vegas for almost 2 decades. Oh, no, 2 decades now. And the majority of women that are not black are shampooing and blow drying their hair every other day in the morning before they go to work. And some of their hair is down their back past bra strap length. So how can a woman who only has to do her hair, as a black woman, you can get away with 2 weeks, 2 weeks tops is what I tell my clients. You can get away with doing your hair once every 2 weeks, yet you complain. But the group of women who are shampooing and blow drying their hair every morning before they go to work, they're doing it every other day. They're not complaining, but you are. It's really annoying. Hush.
I have a hairnet on. I know y'all think this is ghetto as
you are.
But what am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to like let my curls fall because I want to like be healthy? Like what's the resolution? What's the solution? Since you know every damn.
So annoying.
Going to say this one last time and then I'm done with it because every time I say something about it, it's always an issue. Bonnets are for bedtime. They're for your house. It's not for wearing in public. We understand each other? Stop coming outside in a fucking bonnet. If your hair was taken out and you took out your braids, put on a hat. There's no excuse. That is a dirty, nasty look. And that is how you are stereotyped. Stop coming outside wearing bonnets. It's like back in the 50s when women used to come outside wearing rollers in their hair. That shit is tacky. It's disgusting. And that's the quickest way to get you stereotyped and judged. And I know some of you don't give a damn. You're going to do whatever you want to do, and ain't no man going to tell you what to do. But I'm telling you now, if you want to continue to have the kind of image that you have and that you're being portrayed as trashy and ghetto cultured, I'm going to say this one last time.
And the thing is, most of you would get mad at somebody for saying this, at a man for saying this. But in reality, this man is somebody who was trying to help you. These people say these things so they can try to help you to avoid certain types of losses. But you're so easily offended and you're so ready to attack anybody that has anything to say that nobody can say anything to you. So now where are we at? Now a university has said, hey, don't come like that. And if you do, you're getting put out of my school. Whole university. And this is the thing. People gonna get offended when I say this. At the end of the day, after you leave high school, college is one of the many options that you have of a place that you have to go to develop. So think about this. People have been being developed on campus, wearing bonnets and do-rags and pajamas and having their bodies all exposed. They went all through college like that. So then they come out into the everyday world like that. They at Walmart like that. Every time I go in Walmart, I see a bunch of chicks with bonnets and stuff like that on. And the thing is, everybody want to complain. Oh, they're trying to tell us what to do. They're trying to regulate things. But did you know that if you had your own self-respect and if you had your own limits and boundaries, that nobody would have to set them for you? But because you being outside smelling like that and looking like that, it irritates the majority. So the majority is going to make rules to control the minority. And that's just what it is. It's nasty.
You're going to
Something that I stopped recently because it is just so ghetto. Like wearing bonnets outside, like to all my females out there that be wearing bonnets outside and stuff. Cracks to y'all because no shade. I don't even feel comfortable doing it. Like if I have a bonnet on my head out in public, like something's going on. No, absolutely not.
I have the right opinion on Black people wearing bonnets and do-rags in public. And once I give my correct opinion, we all have to shut up about it. To me, it feels equivalent to people from other races showing up with like wet hair or a messy bun. And that's a form of casual dress that's not appropriate all the time, but it's fine sometimes. Like for an 8 a.m. class.
And this is what I'm talking about. Like, y'all just make the most ignorant statements ever. So you wearing a bonnet that isn't attached to your body is equivalent to somebody getting up and coming to class with wet hair? No. How about the equivalent to a person of another race getting up with bad hair or wet hair is you getting up and coming to class with a wet hair or bad hair? It's so annoying. It's like Black people constantly want to complain about, oh, treat us equal, make sure we're equal, but you fight to be segregated. You fight to be separate. And it's so annoying. Like, what are you talking about? Why are Black women constantly fighting to have a completely different mind frame and standard than the rest of the world? So again, you wearing a bonnet in public is equivalent to a white girl going to the store with her ponytail still wet, with her hair air drying. No, it's not. The equivalent, the Black woman equivalent to a white girl going to the grocery store with her hair still drying is a Black girl going to the store with her hair still drying. Are y'all serious?
I believe that if people in other races are showing up with like wet hair or a messy bun, acne dots, and like sweats, you can wear a bonnet. I don't think it's all that different.
Y'all are ignorant.
However, I do feel like it's seen as a more casual form of dress.
I'm pausing it again because this is why they changed the damn laws in school, because they want y'all ass to be learning common sense and stuff like this at the same time, because it looked like she already graduated. They probably, or she just got to school. This is probably her second year there, and she probably be wearing a bonnet when she take them goddamn braids out. They said, "I'm tired of your ass. Don't you bring your ass back up in here with these bonnets." This is stupid. And I think the most irritating part is y'all be thinking y'all cooking. No, you're not. You sound stupid.
So I probably wouldn't wear it to like an interview for your dream job or a wedding. But also, I'm not the cops. Who cares? It's your life. I have the right opinion on Black people.
That's why they don't want your ass in school.
I'm sorry, but wearing a bonnet in public is not the same as wearing pajamas. Pajamas is meant to be in the bed, a sleepover slumber of the body. Why is you
a slumber sleepover of the body? Ma'am, that's what a bonnet is for. A bonnet is for slumber or relaxation. So even if you're not sleeping, you're at home relaxing, walking around the house, you relaxing, you put the bonnet on. You're about to go to bed, you put the bonnet on. So it's the same thing. It is. Y'all are, this is why they not letting y'all ass have it in college, because they trying to do it. The bonnet, it is like the elastic too tight. I don't know what the hell is going on, but that's why they like, it's something with their mental. They don't get it. And they graduate and then they can't read, and they graduate and then they can't comprehend, and they graduate and then they say stupid shit like this.
going to the store in your pajamas? Especially when I see that, I be feeling like, did you just get out your bed and come to the store? Did you shower? Is your teeth brushed? Like, you got on your pajamas, because it's not like you had on pajamas, then put on pajamas to go to the store. Unless you was in your house butt ass naked. But you still sleep around, lay around in your pajamas. Then another thing, you go to the store in a pajamas. Is you going back in your house and getting in the bed in them same pajamas you was just in the dirty ass store in? What the fuck? I think that's a little crazy. The bonnet, 9 times out of 10, if I'm wearing a bonnet outside, I'm just protecting and trying to maintain the style I got. I'm not really just walking around with a bonnet on. Most girls are not. Niggas be wearing the bonnets too. But you wearing a bonnet like to protect your head. The do-rag is to protect. Scarf, protect. Pajamas.
So this
if you had time to put on pajamas, you would have put on some sweatpants.
This is why I say they putting it back into school, because that part of your brain where the common sense connect to the things that you're saying, it don't, and the application it is not connecting, baby girl. So you saying in the pajamas, okay, because you didn't got up, you ain't showered, you ain't did this, bacteria sticking to you, all that stuff. Ma'am, I don't know if you know this, but a bonnet is a porous fiber. So air can go through it. So when you go outside, all of the particles that's outside, all of the dust, everything, all of the bacteria, all of the pollution, everything that is in the air, just that swift moment of you going from your car to inside of Walmart, walking around, all them Putin screaming babies, all that funky shit, it's all sticking to your bonnet. And you probably ain't gonna wash that bad boy for about 2-3 weeks. You probably wash it once a month. It's not the same thing. Y'all seriously don't think.
To be real, it's really not the same. That's really trifling. Because either you had them on already, you gotta keep them on when you go to bed. You're trifling.
Wearing a bonnet in public is unhygienic. If you wear a bonnet in public, I'm judging you, because why are you doing all that? If you wear a bonnet in school, why are you...
Okay, listen. I know everybody can wear a bonnet from every race. Everybody can do it. Anybody can do it. It's a strawberry. It's a strawberry. I'm just mad that y'all got Amy wearing a pink bonnet telling y'all how y'all should wear y'all bonnet. This is what the goddamn world has come to. This is what the shit has come to.
doing all that, I am judging you because why are you doing all that? If you wear a bonnet in your car while you're driving, or if you're in the passenger seat, or even on an airplane, yes, I'm judging you because why are you doing that? If you wear a bonnet while you're outside in a walk, girl, you are outside. You're taking yourself on a walk.
Yeah.
The least you can put on is clothes, okay? Clothing. Take those sweatpants off. Take that bonnet off if you're going to the supermarket. And put on clothing, okay? Tie your hair back up. Stop going out in bonnets because it's so unhealthy. Like, I don't even know. It's just unhealthy. It's unhealthy. It's unhygienic. No, we shouldn't be putting our hair, like bonnets that we wear in our sleep, out in the public air. Bonnets are made for your house, okay? They're made for your house. You shouldn't be wearing them out in public. I just wanted to see who was going to watch and stay till the end of my video. If you comment something else, you did it. Wearing a bonnet in public is...
We do not care.
But the thing is, y'all talk all that shit. We do not care. We do not care. But you do care. Because next y'all gonna be picketing. We shall overcome. We want to wear our bonnets. No. Because y'all decided we do not care. Now they're going to start making it mandatory. The university is just step one. That's how America go. You already know. One person do it, everybody else be like, oh, okay. And watch, before you know it, stores and restaurants are going to have signs outside of their doors that say no do-rags and no bonnets. And then y'all going to be crying and complaining, look at what they're doing to black people. But remember, you didn't care. Remember? You don't care. Yes, my brother. Exactly.
I'm tired, really tired of this conversation coming up about bonnets, do-rags, sleepwear in any place other than your home and bedroom. And miss me with, oh, it's only trying to police black people. Because I can guarantee you, in my 40-some years of living, I have never seen not one woman in a club with a bonnet on. I'll wait. Please let me know when you have. Now, the guys used to try to get in with do-rags or even baggy pants. They used to not even let you in the club. And so tell me, when did that change? When did that become more acceptable for a club to tell you can't come in here with no bonnet on versus a schoolhouse, a place where you're going to get education, not to sleep? It's not even nighttime and you need to wear a bonnet in your pajamas? Now, I also went to an HBCU, the illustrious WSSU, Winston-Salem State University. Okay, pause. And I think the only time I saw people with their pajamas on, maybe the 8 o'clock class, because you really did, put on some pajama bottoms and a t-shirt, run to class, and then run to the cab. But after that, everybody was dressed. And I mean, dressed to, not the 9s, but they was probably dressed to the 7s, because you never knew who you was going to see on campus, or who was going to see you, for that matter. So I'm just asking black people, can we please stop making this about somebody trying to oppress you or the oppressor and we have to conform? No, there are standards. There are certain restaurants you cannot go into dressed any certain kind of way. There are certain areas and places that it used to be sacred, right? And don't get me started on the church, because everybody want to use the line, Jesus said, come as you are, but he was talking about your heart. He want to talk about this. Because you want me to tell you, in the Bible, when you look at the priests, they had a certain uniform to wear. Oh, okay, I'll wait. I will wait for you to dispute this, because I know y'all coming for me. But I'm just saying, it's not politically, or nobody trying to oppress you, nobody trying to police you. They're trying to help you. When you get in the real world, there's going to be a attire that you must wear. There's going to be a way that you want to be presentable and that you want to present yourself. And you might not care about how you look, and you might think that people should not care how you look, but in reality, we all judge first here before you even open up here. It's an unfair standard, but it is the standard.
Then why we keep having the same conversations about bonnets in public. In my mind, when I think about I put my bonnet on to sleep, to protect my hair so it doesn't get frizzy, right? Same for pajamas. I use my pajamas to go to sleep in. I guess what I'm trying to say is I can't wait for the. I'm not understanding why we keep having the same conversations about bonnets in public. In my mind, when I think about that, I put my bonnet on to sleep to protect my hair so it doesn't get frizzy, right? Same for pajamas. I use my pajamas to go to sleep in. Like, I guess what I'm trying to say is I'm having a difficult time understanding like the outrage about appearance, outer appearance. If you're going somewhere, you want to look your best, dress your best, etc. I don't understand how a bunny would be a contributing factor to that. I also don't understand why everybody is so upset at a standard that shouldn't even have to be introduced in the first place. But that's another story for another day. And it's not anti-black. Y'all gotta stop saying it about everything. It's not racism. It's not self-hate. None of that. Look good so you feel good. I can personally say I don't feel the best in a bonnet in public. I don't want to wear a bonnet in public. I put my bonnet on so I can go to sleep. I don't understand the big debate and the big outrage. Like, am I missing something? I'm not understanding why we.
And one of my main issues with the whole thing, right? If there was no complaining about people having preferences, if there were no complaints about, you know, you not being able to get certain opportunities because people are complaining that you don't look a certain way, if none of these complaints were out, and if everybody was like, hey, I'm gonna look how I want to look because I could take care of myself and I could pay my own bills and I could work for myself and I could set my own rules and I could determine how I look. If everybody was doing that, then okay, I would have nothing to say, but that's not what's happening. What's happening is you are trying to force people to allow you to go past their rules and regulations just to make you comfortable. And that's what's not okay. Because it's like, okay, for you to feel comfortable, this business has to feel uncomfortable. And there was a video that I saw, and hopefully I'll probably add the clip. And it was a video of 3 women at Subway, and they all had bonnets on. And I'm sorry, if I'm going somewhere to order a sub, I do not want no girl with a bonnet on fixing my damn sandwich, because I could be wrong. Call it what you want to call it. But if I'm looking at you while you're fixing my sandwich and holding my bread, about to toast it, baby, and you still have your bonnet on, I'm going to automatically look at you and judge you. I'm gonna be looking like, if she didn't even give a damn, if she didn't care enough to take the time to comb her hair, what makes me believe that she's going to take the time to wash her hands when she get done wiping her ass? Like, those 2 things go to me. Brushing your teeth, brushing your hair. Huh? Wiping your hair down with medicine serum and wiping your ass. It's the same thing for me. It's the same thing for me, baby. So it really does matter. Clearly, the school's not allowing it.
I guess what I'm trying to. I can't wait for the day that they ban bonnets in public. I just want to remind y'all that Black American women have more headdresses in our culture than bonnets. I know y'all love to scream with the, oh, this is a part of our culture. We never walked around in bonnets as a part of our culture. That is for sleep. We have plenty of headdresses that we wear out in public in our culture that are not fucking bonnets and go very beautifully with our outfit. Since y'all care so much about Black American culture and Black culture, how come y'all don't wear them headdresses? How come you don't wear turban wraps? Why is it that you just want to stick a bonnet on your head like it's a hat? It's so tacky.
Yes. Oh, I love this. Oh, I love it, because when I say it, it sounds like I'm being mean, but other people saying it, and it may sound like she being mean too, but it doesn't matter. Like she said, there are so many different options, but y'all don't put on none of those options. You just pick up the dustiest things that you can find. And this is the crazy part. The reason that I know that it's some type of mental psychosis is y'all will literally put on makeup, do your edges and everything, and put the bonnet on. Like, in your mind, you look good. Y'all think y'all look good. Y'all look so dusty. I swear to God, to me, y'all all look like y'all don't wash y'all ass. Look at all of these options that y'all have. Look at all of these options, and none of you take any of these options. You just walk around looking like a dust bucket.
that we wear out in public in our culture that are not fucking bonnets and go very beautifully with our outfit. Since y'all care so much about Black American culture and Black culture, how come y'all don't wear them headdresses? How come you don't wear turban wraps? Why is it that you just want to stick a bonnet on your head like it's a hat? It's so tacky because y'all don't have no, like, y'all wear them everywhere. I be seeing nurses wearing bonnets, and my sister is a nurse, and nurses have hats that they wear. They be so cute and jolly. How come y'all don't wear them? I mean, just walking outside in a bonnet, it gives ghetto. It gives ghetto, dirty, and tacky. You're outside in a bonnet, something that's meant for sleep. You're gonna go home and probably lay in the bed on your pillows with that same bonnet on that you wore outside. It done rubbed up against your car seat, all in the public air. It's the same thing with the pajamas outside. Y'all got to stop the madness. Come on now, wearing pajamas outside and then going your ass back inside and laying down and getting all comfortable. Y'all ain't showering when y'all get home. That's nasty. I can't wait for the day that they put it down, yeah. Put it on, yeah. Put it down.
I'm talking about a dust bucket. I'm talking about a dust bucket. This is how y'all walk outside. And the thing is, a lot of y'all bonnet warriors gonna be like, I don't look like that. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Y'all look at somebody else and think, oh my gosh, she look crazy, but I don't look like you. Look just like that. Only difference is her knocker's probably bigger than yours, but you look equally as stupid. Equally as stupid.
Last night I had a dream, started dating, now you're kissing me.
Yeah, see, it's a lot of comments like this, so y'all kind of got me second guessing this video. Like, maybe I gave y'all the wrong idea or the wrong impression, but I am not anti-bonnet at all. I have and will continue to wear my bonnet in public if I so deem necessary. But that day just was not one of them days, and I don't like the idea of wearing the bonnet to hide the hair because it's not done. Like, my whole point being the hair was done. Like I said, oh, let me get it ready for the public. Boom, it's ready for the public. Like just straight like that. Straight like that. Hair is ready. The hair was done when it cracked the scalp. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it is done. It was completed when God finished the design. You know what I'm saying? Like, the hair is done, okay? So I don't like keeping the bonnet on if you're going to be doing it too high. But if you want to wear your bonnet, wear your bonnet. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not.
And I know a lot of people aren't going to like what I have to say next, but one of the main things that really irritates me, there are a lot of things. I keep saying one of the things, we're probably on like thing number 9. But a thing that really annoys me about this, and a lot of you will disagree with me with, oh, my hair is done when it grows out of my scalp. Is your breath fresh when you wake up? Is your ass clean when you wake up? Was your ass clean automatically when the doo-doo came out when you was born? No, it wasn't. You have to practice maintenance, but for whatever reason, Black women want to separate their hair from the rest of their body as if it is not a part of the rest of their body. You brush your teeth every morning when you wake up. You wash your face. You wash your ass. I hope, even though in the video linked in the description box below, a lot of women don't. But you wash your clothes on a regular basis. You do all of these things. But for whatever reason, you think that your hair is just done when you wake up. No woman walking the face of this earth thinks that her hair is just done when she wakes up. No matter her texture, whether it's straight, wavy, or curly, if you just wake up, by the end of the week, your hair is going to be matted. You have to have some type of pattern and routine. And I think that is the thing. Anything that gives Black women convenience, anything that gives Black women the excuse to be lazy and not to do their hair, they're like, oh, it's because I'm Black. You and the color of your skin has nothing to do with the amount of time that you comb your hair. Our patterns and routines are different. My pattern is going to differ from a woman with straight hair. Our patterns are going to be different, but I still need a pattern. You don't automatically get to skip a pattern because you're Black and your hair grew out your head like that. No, because if you don't comb it, it's going to lock up. If you want locks, then that's cool. But it's not meant to just sit on your head, because if it was meant to just sit on your head, it wouldn't lock up if you don't touch it.
Not anti-bonnet, and it's a lot of, I'm just using you as an example, Miss Susie Boosie, but it's a lot of comments like this that are like, see, yes, take that goddamn bonnet off. I hate when y'all wearing them fucking bonnets. I'm like, that was the point. Like, I can make a whole nother video saying, all right, I'm going out in public today and I'm keeping my bonnet on because I'm bucking against all these notions about how we need to present, period, point blank. Because look at my... Are you kidding me? Like, it's just all about embracing my hair as it.
And this is the thing, and this is what makes this whole conversation hard, because for whatever reason, Black women want to take somebody saying be kept and be manicured as saying, oh, don't be yourself as a Black woman. It is so annoying that Black women equate being unkept and their hair not being done and hair being messy to Black culture, when that is not our culture. It is a habit and habitual generational pattern of Black women to be too laxy-daisy with their hair and to make bad choices and bad decisions that result in the majority of Black women having hair that stops at a certain length. But that doesn't mean anything. Black women are not the only women on earth with curly hair, and you having curly hair does not dismiss you or just completely remove you from the equation of having a healthy pattern and a healthy routine. Because if your hair was just meant to sit on top of your head and do absolutely nothing, it wouldn't lock up when you do absolutely nothing to it. That's not what it would do. Your hair is a fiber that's produced in your gut. And any fiber on this earth, if you don't detangle it, if you don't separate the fibers, they're gonna mat and tangle. The color of your skin has nothing to do with that. That's how any fiber works. Go get any fiber the same density as the human hair shaft and just leave it there. It's going to mat and tangle. And it doesn't have anything to do with the color of your skin. Hell, go get a whole bunch of ribbons. Get 100,000 ribbons and then just curl them up real tight and let them just sit there and don't comb them and watch them mat up. Are the ribbons Black? No, they're not. It's a fiber, and that's how fibers work. And if Black women can stop making everything racial, you'll be able to get somewhere, because you can't get anywhere with things like this. This is pure laziness. I don't care what anybody says.
Is loving my hair as it is. Like,
Is that a pajama set or a short set? Excuse me.
What?
I don't mean to be rude, but I need to ask you something. Is that a short set?
You want what?
Is that a short set or a pajama set?
It's whatever I want to call it. What do you want?
It just look. It don't look like you need to be wearing that.
Boy, get that damn camera on my face.
So there's this viral. This is one of the most controversial topics I've ever seen discussed on an HBCU campus. Do you think that wearing a bonnet in public is ghetto? And do you think that telling Black people that wearing a bonnet is ghetto is just another way of trying to please the white man? If you ever went to an HBCU, or even if you're just Black, you know what I mean when I say people have very strong opinions on either side. Either they think it's a horrible thing to do, you should not wear your bonnet in public, like just don't do it. Or they're like, girl, who cares? I'm going to wear my bonnet wherever I want to. I don't know why, but I've seen like 3 videos on my feed about this today alone. So we must discuss, because I go to Howard and my freshman year dorm was right next to one of the dining halls, right? And I promise I'm not being dramatic. From my room to being in line for pizza at Annex, which is the name of the dining hall, it was less than a 3-minute walk. So when some people wanted to go get breakfast or they just wanted a snack or something like that, and they didn't feel like doing their hair, or they didn't feel like, you know, fully getting together, then they would go to the dining hall in their bonnet. And also people from other dorms and just like all over campus, they would wear their bonnets out. Now there's 2 levels to this, because first of all, we're at an HBCU, so it's all Black students, which adds another layer to the debate. But even in non-all Black spaces, and even when you're in situations where the dining hall isn't right there, or where you just feel like wearing your bonnet out, I hear a lot of people saying like, never do that and don't do that at all. And then I also hear other people saying like, girl, I'm going to wear what I want to, where I want to. How are you going to police what I want to wear? And another thing I find very interesting about it is that Black men wear do-rags out all the time. But I actually don't see that conversation as polarizing. And maybe I'm just not around that conversation as much, since HBCUs are so women heavy. Like so women heavy. Like Howard is an 80-20 school, or like 70-30. I don't remember what it is, but this school's like 80% women, so I don't know. But yeah, I feel like do-rags are the same concept. So what do you think? Let me know. I'm just...
And
This is one of the most common.
I don't know. I guess I'm an old lady now, but I remember anytime that I was ever at work and one of my coworkers was a dude with a do-rag on, they were asked to go in the back and take the do-rag off and handle themselves. So that is normal. I don't understand why Black women always like to play the comparison game. Like, oh, a Black man needs to do it and it's not a big deal. It doesn't matter. And I don't care what anybody says. Black men do not go as far as Black women have went wearing bonnets. And the thing is, one thing that I have noticed, even though there are a lot of dusty older women in these videos, the majority of them are younger. Like, I don't know. I don't understand. I don't care. But I know this for a fact. If we're hiring right now for the apothecary, right? And we're doing interviews next month. And I know for a fact, if somebody walks in with a bonnet on, she's not getting the job.
Good morning. Why wouldn't you take that off when the bailiff asked you to earlier?
No, I had told because I had this on. I didn't want to take it off.
I understand, but it's not appropriate, and you have to do that and follow the rules. It's not just when you're standing in front of me, but when you walk into the courtroom, if there's no head, you should have known better than to wear a bonnet to court in the first place.
Yes, ma'am.
Right? This is felony court, not where you show up in a bonnet.
Yes, ma'am.
So
I can't do nothing else in this job is to get young people to think. And Miss Watson, you knew you were coming to court. Why is there a bonnet on your head, ma'am? A bonnet is not a piece of clothing. It's just like people used to put pink rollers in their hair. If court ain't one of the places where your hair got to be right, court, church, and your job, 3 places that your hair should be right. A bonnet ain't no thing that you should be wearing to court. This is court. This is like if you came into the building. I'm just giving you the opportunity to come in by Zoom. But I could stop all this and make everybody come into court. People miss their jobs and everything. Dress like you want to be perceived as serious about the undertaking that you're involved in. Don't nobody want to see your bonnet. That's for night sleeping. I don't know when we got to this point where we have lost the ability to have some respect for ourselves, to dress like we want to be taken seriously, to dress appropriately for the situation. Ain't nobody need to see your bonnet. Yes, ma'am, Miss Jones.
I don't know if you know or not. I didn't work there. My daughter worked there.
You said you came there in response to your daughter being bullied.
To pick her up, yes.
Right, I got that.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is all of these young people need to know that we can't continue to act like we just hanging out in the streets. There's appropriate things for appropriate things. Your mama is sitting at her job. She ain't wearing no bonnet. She's addressed appropriately for where she is. But you thought it was okay, Miss Watson, to come here with your big fluffy bonnet on your head. So let's just be mindful of those things. I need these young folk to grow up and to mature. And now you're not even looking at me because you're mad because I'm fussing at you. But that's not going to change what I'm saying.
No, I'm telling my Lyft driver where to go.